You're not frozen. Don't,
You're
I'm not
don't
frozen.
stick around with me. I could tell.
I just want
You picked a funny face and you were frozen.
I
Just
thought he
one.
was. I thought you got me. It's fine.
See, I got some people. It's
That
all
was
that
good.
matters.
That was funny.
Hey, hi everybody. How are you? It's good to see you. I missed you last week. Hi everybody.
I don't know what
How are
this
you?
voice is, but
I don't either. I'm
my voice is trying to sniff my goodies and I don't like it.
Hey, that's another phrase.
you sniff those goodies in your pocket. It's so good to be back, everybody. I missed you
Ladies
guys last
don't
week.
have no donuts or cookies left.
Does she still have the donut holes?
Does she still have the goodies?
She's got nothing left. She's got the
Man,
empty
if
jar of
only you had
chocolate.
taken that cookie delivery pager thing.
For 500 gold.
So expensive.
The money.
That's a deal for
Kitty
eating.
couldn't count to 500, so there was no way she was agreeing to that.
I'm just saying, it would have been, you'd never run out of cookies.
I feel like at one point Gorma gave her, like, whenever you're giving permission, a maximum of 10 before you need to ask someone.
Oh, Gormar. We miss Gormar. It's so good to be back this week. I missed you all last week while I was teaching people how to, get away if somebody's trying to choke them and stuff like that, so that's good. How did
You
your
just say
game go?
harder and make them uncomfortable and they'll let go.
True. How did
Taylor,
we,
it wasn't that kind of class. It was. Never
Make
mind.
sure for Gen Con 2024, sign up for Taylor's hand necklace
Self-defense
class.
That is
Hand necklace,
incredible.
meat preparation, and other activities taught by
Gotta make sure
And
it's
you'll-
nice and tender.
Yeah.
And you'll wonder why you're not wearing clothes.
We
How
were
did the
talking
game-
about food wars. Talking about food wars for preference.
You don't need to give a reference to this. This is fine.
No, I don't, but I feel like I had to.
There's no chance we stay on track this episode. No chance.
So, how did your guys' stuff go last week? You played Wander Home?
We did. It was
And I'm
delightful.
super jelly. I wasn't there either. It was
It
a
was-
good story.
It was delightful and wholesome, and inspired me to actually read like the first opening chapter of like Wander Home and all of the system. So
Oh,
we play it next
That's cute,
time.
right?
and
I
Haley
love
came back as an amazing GM,
Yeah.
telling a nice story.
Our guide. We got to solve a mystery.
Ooh.
And
Well,
Shay
this-
became an elder god.
Yeah. Bring back balance to the farm.
I like that you guys were working, to save gods and to do things like that instead of like kill everybody. So,
Hey, give us
It's a
someone to
nice-
save. Give us
it's a-
someone to save, and we will.
Well, we had someone to save, and then you yanked them from us.
Yes,
wait, who was that?
Maribel's brother.
Brother.
Oh, well, they're still around possibly, and you have Micah to save still. You guys have forgotten all about Micah already.
Oh, we have not. Don't
No, we
even.
haven't.
He's probably
Lady's
dead. It's fine.
memory is gone.
Yeah.
She had a
She's
worse
got
memory
dementia.
before.
Poor
She's
darling.
done now.
Edie's already, barely remembers cookies, man. I tell you.
She's gotten
It's good
more
to see you guys.
frugal with age.
And then this week we had Tails Does Tales
Yes, we did.
already.
We
We had a
have.
surprise guest.
Yeah, Sam came back, reprised
Sam came
their
back.
role as Daya. Very exciting.
Sammy came back.
Sammy came back.
Sammy came back to
And then next
you.
week we'll have Danny, so we'll be at our biggest size group ever. 5 PCs for me to
Ooh.
attempt to kill. That was a delightful combat as well. I thought it was
a
like
really good call.
it was scary, but it was the right amount of scary.
Yeah.
Just like watching Child's Play. Do we have TPK this week?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Can you
Cool,
guys
cool.
hear me by chance?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Although I
good.
do see your boot symbol on, which is throwing me off.
Hey, went away.
Hey, there it
Okay.
is.
It just
Discord,
got
wake
stuck.
up.
Discord, wake up.
I
I
completely
don't like this.
suppress and repress TPK, so I completely forgot that show existed for a second then. But yes, that will be on Friday.
Your mom
Me too,
gave
but
you
that's-
a stern talking to over there on Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
Billy?
Yes.
No,
Run from a fight.
Well, Billy does play. Come on.
that's true.
Billy plays my mum.
The role of Haley's mother will be played tonight by Billy Visnall. in platform
All
heels.
And we have what do we have? We have spawners.
We
We do have spawners.
Do we still have?
Still technically HelloFresh. It's not on the UI right now, but yes, we have HelloFresh. You can go get fresh as fuck over there. Click that link. Get you some
Fresh as
tasty
fuck.
deals.
That really should be their slogan.
That should be the
And
slogan.
Matt, do you want to mention anything about your day 20 stuff going on right now? For your milestone?
I got 3K followers on TikTok. Hooray. So I'm doing a giveaway over there. If you go to my page on TikTok, comment, like, and follow, and you can enter for a chance to win all of the Day 20 content that currently exists. And there's gonna be some. I'm anticipating our 100th episode closing in very soon, and I have plans.
Ooh. We have plans too. We're hoping to have some pretty cool new everything for 100 episodes. It's
Don't
gonna
oversell. We don't know how much we. Don't overcommit.
Well, I meant more I'm gonna have an ass and biceps by then.
Let's
Okay.
go. Let's get to 90 first.
Yes. Let's survive to 90. We still got 7 important episodes to go.
This lighting does not show.
Yeah.
It's bad lighting.
Absolutely.
Just draw it on. Just get a marker real quick.
I'll get my contour.
Firepower.
There's muscle there. Yes, I've been working
Smells
really
like
hard.
us.
Welcome, Raiders.
Hi, Raiders.
Perfect time as we're flexing.
You are just in time for us to be flexing right into our
gun
recap of
show?
last episode.
First, I have to verbalize something. I am
Just
so frustrated. I've been sitting on a math placement test for the last 3 months because I need to take this math test because I have to take a specific math class to qualify for nursing school. And so I've been sitting on this freaking out because I haven't taken math in 25 years. So I'm like, God, it's gonna. So Mel agreed to help me. She's like, okay, I'm gonna help you so we can do this. Make sure. So I sit down, getting ready to do the test, and the whole thing was just do you feel like you can answer this question without much help? Yes, you can be in the class. For 3 months, I've been freaking out trying to take this thing. I was like, okay, I've got to do it because I meet with my advisor tomorrow. And that's all it was.
But
I'm
hey,
so mad.
maybe
Hey,
you
Raiders,
wouldn't have been able
I would
to,
love some bitter balls.
Maybe you wouldn't have been able to confidently answer that question as a yes had you not over-prepared. So,
Oh, I wasn't
silver
sure I could
linings.
confidently answer it anyway. I had Mel. That's why Mel was there, to make sure I could confidently answer said question. I was like, I'll learn it later. I just need to know if I can answer it now. Anyway. All right, hey, let's then. I think it's time, right? We've done it. Let's recap it. Let's once again return to the sunset over Vengalia. I can't hear music.
It's there, Dustin.
There it is. There it is. When last we
it's
left
in, I
off-
promise.
I can't feel it though. The heroes had defeated Razazro, the Fire Lord. And with his defeat, he was ripped into a portal back to whence he came. But before the portal closed, Razazro, in a last-ditch tentacle of fire effort, reached out and grabbed Maribel and pulled them in the portal behind them. With Maribel gone and Nemeia still in primal rage, Void tells Sinbar to drop the polymorph spell that is holding her in a sperm whale form with their own idea of how they want to try to calm Nemeia down. They use their shield spell to protect themselves and defend themselves so Nemeia is not able to land any attacks and is able to convince Nemeia that the sun was getting real low. They take a moment to catch their breath, do some healing. Edie and Void decide to continue exploring deeper into the cave where they felt some magic present. They went down to the lower level through use of Dimension Door and discovered an enchanted shield and a weird chunk of metal that seemed to belong to the haft of a warhammer that Alma carries. They began to explore the tunnels down below and discovered some footprints that appeared to be related to maybe some Durgar, some Drow, and possibly some Drider. And so they decided, you know what? We're going to leave. We don't need to be part of this right now.
The unholy trifecta of Underdark shenanigans.
Yes, the things you just
We are underleveled.
especially for just the two of them. That would have been rough moment.
You see the first like frame around the monster, and there's just the skull where the level should be. Like, nope.
It's like, well, sorry guys, we're gonna go explore, and you guys are just gonna stay up there for the next 4 episodes.
This is an adventure. These are rolling for new characters.
I'm
We're gonna grind and level up.
While the rest of the heroes wait for the return of Edie and Void, Sinbar tried to comfort Nemeia by sitting next to her, but she recoils as though hurt from physical touch. Quoras also comforts her in his own way by staying near and pretending not to notice her, though a lot of his attention is focused on the new shard of eulogy that was found within the mountain. Quoras knows he needs to repair his sword, and this is a step in the right direction, even if it's a path he'd rather not travel. Edie and Void return, explain what they found, giving the shield to Alma and the strange hunk of metal, as they learn that it's supposed to go together with the haft that she found. A scrying orb is also part of their booty. Well worded. I like that. Deciding it's best to stay in the volcano the night, Void speaks with Vanessa and offers her a chance at survival if the witch tells them anything about the head she shared. Vanessa only confesses that Nemeia is in pain, though Void has a sense she's holding back information. When she decides to do nothing but try to tempt Void further, Void has Sinbar use Mage Hand to submerge Vanessa into the lava. Dealing with the problem? Question mark? The heroes then decide to speak with Dead in the morning before heading back to Galefall, first on the humanoid skeleton that reveals Snuri Cragdelver had killed them and stolen a Wand of Wishes, but they didn't know Snuri's plans beyond that. Void's mood darkens as they begin to play with their mysterious coin even further. Next, they speak with the skeletal figure, the large figure that does indeed turn out to be Rannoch, who tells the heroes that her brother Zaroon killed her. Quoras goes deathly still and silent at this knowledge as they learn that Zaroon is attempting to overthrow Matrix. Rannoch reveals to them that Razazro is the Lord of the Elements and has siblings. Uvas, Lord of the Earth, Lunrun of the Wind, and Circe of the Water Seal. The Water Seal? Anyway. It's the wrong type of seal. I love it. With their biggest question answered, the heroes give Quoras the last questions on Alma spell. And again, it's that he confessed that Zaroon is making plans to usurp Matrix. With the last question dead, the Celestial urges Quoras to reforge the weapon that was broken and drive eulogy through Zaroon's heart on their home plane. With nothing else for them to do, the heroes leave Rannoch's cave, bid farewell to William the Barbarian, and return to Galefall. There, Sinbar decides that too much is going on in the world for him to sit by, and he needs to return to his own kingdom, and leaves the heroes for now. He promises to find them again and be a better man. In the busy hubbub of the tavern, Quoras slips out unnoticed by his friends, and Alma excuses herself to go see Zoro. But as Alma reaches Zoro's door, a terrible pain strikes her and her vision fades to black. We will be picking up back at the tavern as Edie, Nemeia, and Void. You look around and you notice there's one party member unaccounted for. Where is Quoras?
Before we start, do you want to quickly do the trigger warning for the episode?
Oh, yes. I forgot about that. Trigger warning for medical stuff.
Illness.
It's not funny.
And possibly death.
The way that she's medical stuff.
It just says medical stuff.
It's
So
the
that's
most
what-
professional way to say trigger warning. Stuff.
Bandages. I got a boo-boo.
Wound care. There will be some description of death, dying, and pain and such. So just to be aware. There will be blood.
Where did Quoras go?
Probably to get some drinks for us.
How busy is this place?
Moderately. It's not like
Would we be able to
Jumping.
see Quoras if he was at the bar getting drinks?
make a perception check.
Edie has food in front of her. She didn't even notice Quoras was gone.
Oh no.
I rolled low.
Oops.
I mean, I have disadvantage, so.
That's right, because you have some exhaustion.
Are you kidding me? One of them was a natural 20, and then it's going to be
Aw.
an far out. It is
Alright.
11.
Better than what we rolled.
Yeah. You don't see him at the bar.
Still not enough.
Flick out a quick message that just says, "You safe?"
No reply.
No replies. Suspicious.
Because he's out of range, or he chose to ignore the message?
I know when it's received, right? Out of the magic? Is that a thing that's known? Where I know that they're out of range or that they're received? Is that part of the magic? Or is that
I think sending you do, but
that's sending, not message?
yeah.
Nah. Alright, cool. Well, I mean, he might be just busy.
He could be writing his name in the snow.
Worst thing. He caught up with Sinmar and they're just cursive.
I'm sure he'll come back.
I hope so. He's not been looking in the best of moods, although it's very understandable.
Do you know why?
Well, he just found out that his begrudging patron is being held captive by theoretically the person who he was supposed to trust, with both his and his adoptive brother, life partners, something or other. I'm still very confused about all the relationships in play, but like, there's been a lot of sudden betrayals in the mind. It would be like
Haley knows, Edie doesn't.
It'd be like finding out that Ishki is fake. I don't know. Or that, yeah.
Heartbreak. Been a heartbreak.
Feelings of betrayal. Feelings of guilt for not recognizing it, maybe? I don't know. Because, like he said, all this time he thought that Matrix was just ignoring him or abandoned him, when really, maybe Zaroon's been interposing this whole time.
Maybe.
What were you thinking, Nemeia?
It's selfish. I'm not going to bring that up.
We're allowed to be selfish with our friends.
Yeah, I'm about to be.
How so?
You go first.
Yeah, no passing.
I was gonna say, if Zaroon is blocking Matrix from Quoras, then maybe it's Zaroon blocking the gods from me too.
The thought had crossed my mind. Or at least a similar power. Zaroon is just an angel, supposed to be subservient to Matrix, so something about all of this isn't adding up. And when I asked
But if
Boz...
they've... Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I was just gonna say that when I asked Boz about this, she seemed to intonate that whoever was blocking the gods from talking to you, that might not have been their purpose. That they were blocking lots of things and the gods were sort of a secondary hit, collateral damage. Symptom, yes. Very good, Edie. Was that the word of the day?
That was my word of the day. Yeah.
I should say the word of the previous
The word of the
visitation.
poop.
The word of the poop.
Yes, you taught me how to use toilet paper. She goes outside, does her little pellets, and then just pulls a piece of toilet paper off and sets it on top.
And just sets it on top of the pellets?
Yes.
Excellent.
That's it.
Amazing.
That's why it's one a day too.
But at least
Very
you're
regular.
Oh shit, sorry.
Literally.
But yeah, that's not a selfish idea, Nemeia. We're brainstorming what the hell is going on here.
I get that, but Quoras isn't here, and we should be focusing on that. That's why it was selfish.
I don't. Alma's not here. We're not focusing on that either.
Yeah, for all we know, she
But
could have
we-
keeled over dead.
Don't joke about that. She's going to go visit Zoro. We know she's okay.
She might still be keeled over.
Even though we have a bad track record, I think I trust Quoras.
I'm not saying we don't trust him. I'm saying a lot was revealed to him, and I don't know if he's handling it okay.
We should at least eyes on, check on him if we can. Edie, what were you gonna say that was selfish?
Oh yeah. I am really curious, and as per Nemeia, it's not the time, but it is the time. And she like leans forward onto the table. She's like, "What the fuck's with the coin, Void?"
That's a good question. I would actually,
Yeah.
I do, and Void sort of like shoots like a recognition glance over at Nemeia. I do want to talk about that. That is something that, in Quoras's philosophy, everything is now very relevant, and you should all know about it. But for all of us to know about it, where's the fuck is Quoras? So let's that, and if we can't find him, I'll still tell you all and then catch them up when I get a chance.
Wait till we're in a group again.
Yeah.
But I'm curious.
Yeah. Thank
She's
you
trying
for-
to like make it a little bit lighthearted, but you can tell that she's like trying to be sweet about it because she knows it's upsetting you. You know what I mean?
I thank you for being curious. I do appreciate that. It helps.
Oh, good. You seem upset, and I want to make sure that we can help you with that. In either being upset with you or fixing the problem. You know, maybe that's
hopeful-
just what Quoras needs too. Maybe we just need to be sad with him.
Yeah. I am hopeful that
Or be angry with him, whatever he's feeling.
Mhm. I am hopeful that you can help with both. Both the helping feel better and the solving it.
We are the heroes.
We are.
And you are okay, Void? Feeling better? Her wings
No.
will flex just that little bit.
It helped a lot, having all of you check in your various ways. A quick version is I've not had to sleep in my own tomb for a really long time, and that place was similar enough that it felt like it. So let's find Quoras, and if we can't, then I can explain better, but one thing at a time.
Okay, so plan of action, find Quoras, then drink ourselves into a stupor?
Sure.
His wisdom's okay. I think I'm gonna stay here. I don't think Quoras wants to be found.
Well,
I think if Quoras wanted us to follow, then he would have at least said that he was going somewhere and he'd be right back. But I don't know if that's ignoring the problem or... But that's my decision. And Edie, like, settles into the seat.
it's entirely probable you're right.
Not the first time he's snuck out.
I'll try my
Have either of
own.
you two snuck out before? I'm just trying to remember back at any point. Neither of you.
He's snuck out. He's
No,
snuck
you
out.
two. You two.
The only time
Oh.
Void would have snuck out was when they didn't sleep after the last incinerator fight. And that wasn't really sneaking out. They just walked about after on their turn on watch. and
A
then
little walkabout.
we need a walkabout, and then they would have like been
Yeah.
near, but not near when they were Vix, right? They were never in the cuddle puddle for Vix. Not really.
Nemeia's never wandered off. Yeah, Nemeia's never wandered off.
Edie has a couple of times, and she knows that when she wanders off, she doesn't want to be followed. So I feel like she's internalizing that as well.
I think Void will just do their own message to Quoras, and it's just like, Edie had a good idea. You might just want to be left alone and be alone. And if so, that's fine. I'm not trying to be a Sinbar here. Can you just give a little, like, affirmative grunt that you're okay
Yeah,
being
you
alone?
Sinbar as a.
Hey,
If not,
you
we're
did this
coming to
yourself.
find you.
If not, we're coming to find you. And maybe we won't find you, but we'll be pestery. I don't know. We don't want you to be... We want to be in the mud with you, if that'll help.
Sure. You get back a little just...
There was a grunt. We're all good.
Yes.
Forrest has become a witcher.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Okay.
Dirty with a sword.
Oh
Mhm.
god damn it. Henry Cavill, you
guys-
got your money running for you.
You guys were
Oh,
hanging
yeah.
out then at the bar. I understand then that you're not going after Quoras then at this point, correct? Okay. Quoras, what are you doing?
Quoras has not gone far. Clearly the message worked. But
It's an outhouse.
if we can skip just a little of this as a reveal for later.
Sure. We can come back to it.
Okay, cool.
Then instead, Alma. The intense pain in your stomach, the sharp burning, your eyes, everything squeezed tight, and it goes black. A moment later, the pain subsides. You open your eyes, and you're laying in a park. You look around, you see a grassy field, you see well manicured trees, flowers, benches for people to sit, walkways that people can walk on, but the park appears empty. You look at yourself as you lay on the grass, and you notice your skin is a little more pale white, and your veins kind of pop out a little bit, bluish veins. And you're wearing like a white gossamer gown. And you hear a voice. Can I help you to your feet, Starlight?
I'll look up just to try and register. I think I know who it is.
Standing there above you, offering a hand, is Orion. Arm outstretched, waiting to help you to your feet. He's wearing a similar white gossamer tunic and pants that kind of matches the gown that you have on. Come on, Starlight, don't lay there. There's so much to see, so much to do, so much to talk about.
I'll reach up just to take a hold of his hand so that I can start sitting upright.
He just holds it. You feel his hand is cool to the touch. And you notice that the skin around your fingers is also bluish.
I'll just like look down at my hands and just kind of like turn them over just to try and get like a better visual.
As you look, there's no warmth at all. It doesn't appear that there's like any blood flow, anything. Yes. It's what you think.
She finally got me, didn't she?
No. This was something else.
Bear, I don't know what else it could be.
I couldn't see it, but it was something that had been hunting you for a while.
My eyes will like kind of widen in realization. The Revenant.
That could be it. It could be why I couldn't see it.
Well, didn't think I'd be forwarded that quickly.
Well, when our time comes, it comes. You fought a good fight. You've earned rest. Come with me. And he helps you to your feet.
Where would we be going, Orion?
Wherever we want. We have eternity. But, my child, I must let you know. I'm not your Orion. This is just the form I've taken to help ease your passing.
My eyes will like widen. Boss.
Yes. I find that it's easier to have a familiar face to escort you along. You've done good. You've carried my name well.
I don't know if that's true.
Why do you say that?
I mean, I'm not temple bound anymore. After everything that happened, me leaving.
Do you think the temple is what matters?
Doesn't hurt. After everything that happened, I can't set foot in another one of your precious temples. Well, and I'll like look down at my own body. Not anymore, at least.
The temple is where you make it. As you know, death is everywhere. We don't need a temple.
I suppose. I will say the visit to Ishki's temple with Void was very nice.
Yes. Ishki is... Well, Ishki is Ishki. Very fond of theatrics. We love
got
that
that.
about them.
Seem to be getting that vibe a lot with Void, at least. I'm gonna miss them, though.
Would you stay?
I made a promise. There's so much that we have left to do. Everything with the gods, with Nemeia, and now finding out about Matrix, and I'm like kind of pacing around a little bit, like Just the fact that there is so much info that we only just found out about, like, just recently. It's just this long list. And now there's the thing with Void and Persephone Snicket, or whatever her name was, that decided to...
Series of unfortunate events.
And then there's Zoro.
Yes. The other man.
You make that sound a little cruel, Boz.
Sorry, that's the Orion in me. You know he wants you to be happy.
Yeah.
Would you stay?
Despite having the best dream I could think of, being back in Orion's arms, I would.
Are you strong enough? Are you strong enough to carry the burden? Are you strong enough to do what must be done? Are you strong enough to face the gods themselves?
We don't have a choice. Everything's on the line. It's not just us, it's everyone, everything. I can't just leave knowing that there's still so much we have to do. And I'm not letting my friends die either for some bastard horseman.
Come here for a moment, please. And Orion Boz wraps you in a giant hug. And you feel the arms as they encircle you. And their hands kind of encompass your back. And you feel this warmth begin to return to your back. Almost like a burning sensation that flashes and then is gone. You know, you didn't dream of me.
What?
It wasn't me. It was your friend. You should ask them about it.
That son of a bitch! Oh god, and now they know how I kiss, too.
There's one more thing.
Honestly, Buzz, I don't know what could top that.
Come back to me.
What?
Come back to me. Come back to me. Come back to me! Come back to me! You hear this voice start echoing through your head. And your eyes open and you see Zoro knelt on the ground, holding your head, clutching you against his chest. Come back to me! Come back to me!
I think with just the shock, my hand will actually reach up and touch his shoulder, because I think that's all I can reach at this point, given the how big he is.
He immediately freezes. You heard me? You heard me? And he just holds you again, pulls you, almost smothering you against his chest.
Zoro, please. And I'm like tapping his leg a little bit.
Oh, I am so sorry.
What happened?
I don't know. I came out my door and you were laying on the ground unresponsive. I did everything I could and you did not respond. I felt your life leave your body.
I'd imagine like my lips are still a little blue and it's still kind of the fresh dead look.
Yeah, and you are fucking exhausted.
Hey.
You feel weak as a newborn baby.
Woohoo.
But there is a slight burning sensation on your back. And Zoro looks at you. Is everything okay? Your eyes.
What about my eyes?
They've changed. They're purple.
I'll actually, I imagine I have like my mace still on my side. And I'll like slowly like yank it out to try and look at like the reflective portion on the top.
Are you assuming your mace is chrome?
I don't know. I'm trying
Did you like burnish it to a high?
She polishes a mace really well.
I don't know. I just thought I'd throw that out there. Just.
She has the new shield. That's reflective.
Oh yeah, that's the truth. Yeah, I'll just take the shield.
We'll imagine that your shield is
Retcon that.
reflective.
Shield is reflective.
Yes, and Dustin. Yes, and.
Yes, and you look in your shield and you see a purple, very reminiscent to the color of purple that flowed into the skeletons when you cast Speak with the Dead.
I'm fine, but my back hurts too for some reason. Can you? And I'll just like point because being exhausted, I don't think I have like the full energy to make like too many coherent sentences.
Sits you up and kind of lifts up the back of your shirt and looks, and your tattoo has changed. And Zoro has seen your tattoo before.
Yeah, he did.
It now is black angel wings kind of wrapped around the sickle rather than the tendril like shapes that you had there before. And it looks freshly tattooed. Like your other one was removed somehow and this new one was laid down. Not like it changed shapes, but like it was a fresh tattoo.
Well,
what happened?
Boz came to me. I don't know if it was a dream or what, but I saw her. And she was... well... she told me about... and then my eyes are gonna widen a little bit. I have to go find the others.
You are in no shape to run.
Then help me.
You need rest. Let me take you inside. I can
Zoro.
go find them. You were dead, Alma.
Alright. Please, just bring them quickly. I'm worried about what else might happen.
He helps you inside and lays you in his bed. I will be back soon. And he heads out the door. As you lie there, you feel the warmth in your back begin to spread through your body a little bit more as the life just fully returns to you. Why don't you describe what new feat you've taken?
I have taken the skill expert feat. So, I'm a little bit more bumped up with the finer things outside of combat. Kind of a little more alert and aware, especially given the circumstances where I died. So I'm gonna pay attention more.
This was a good chance for Alma to get to catch up to everybody else who got that extra feat with Vanessa, before Vanessa. So Alma's been playing a feet down, and now she's got both feet on the ground.
I was gonna say both feet up, but
That comes when Zoro gets back.
Yeah,
Oh.
dang it!
As he goes to try to find the
No!
rest of the
there you
heroes.
are.
Man,
You
Dustin's
froze. I'm
internet.
sorry. You froze.
I'm sorry. My internet's being a butt today. As he goes to find the rest of the heroes, Quoras, can we come back to you now?
Oh, okay, fine.
Am I good? For now, we'll see.
For now.
Quoras,
Oh,
Uh-oh.
before it freezes again, we cut. Son of a bitch.
tell your kids to stop playing Minecraft.
My kids aren't home.
Honey, get off the phone. I need the internet.
Oh God, they won't get
Oh,
that
God.
joke.
What a throwback.
They won't get that joke, Mel.
Am
I
I,
think
am
our
I still
audience
frozen?
is probably all dealt with dial-up.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, we
You're
know.
good now, Dustin, I think.
Okay, well, before it freezes again, Quoras, can we come back to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Quoras, what are you doing?
After a bit, Chorus comes back in. He right outside the door finishes applying a bandage and walks back through the door to the tavern and the rest of the heroes.
Applying a bandage.
Would it have been
Don't
to
worry
a
about it.
wound that we probably don't worry about it. It's his don't worry about it. Would that have been just something that we like? He had still had visible wounds left over from the previous fight. Would that most likely have been it, or is this something else?
Something else. His wounds from the
Where
previous
were the
fight were.
bandages applied?
Oh. I think Dustin lagged out there again, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is definitely new. He was pretty much healed up from the last combat. Like he's probably got some scratches and stuff, but
Is
Gotcha.
the bandage obvious?
yeah.
As soon as you sit down, Edie pokes it. Hard.
Where is it?
It's on his arm.
What that?
Bandage.
You alright?
Fine.
And heal that for you.
No need.
You want to keep the cool scar?
Concerned about what might happen if it heals magically.
Are you going to explain that further, or should I leave it?
No.
No to which part?
Explaining further.
So I should ask about it. I kind of framed that question so you couldn't win either way. So we're going to talk about it.
You can talk all you like.
You're in a mood. Edie sulks. Slumps into her chair. Good. You're a stranger anyway.
Okay. Drinks?
I bet he was carving in a new marking that says Matrix and then the number 4 and then ever. And he just doesn't want to admit how pious he's become in the past 10 minutes.
Pious in the
Makes sense
skies.
why I'd want to keep the scar.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, yeah, since you brought that up, you do notice it is like generally where he had some markings.
I think you nailed it, boy.
It's
I
either,
have a suspicion, but I'm not gonna say anything.
but I said mine. What's your suspicion? We can take bets.
No, like, Taylor has a suspicion.
Taylor
May
has
is
a
just
suspicion.
like... May
Way
is
to
just
draw
gonna
attention to it then. Cool.
Yeah.
Leave everything alone. Don't worry about it. You get your cool secret stuff. Like it.
We love each other, guys, I promise.
We do. No, we don't.
I can't stand most of these people. I'm good with 2 out of the 5 of you. You can figure out.
You can guess which ones. Bicker amongst yourselves. Well,
All right.
technically, that's one thing off our list. I guess we weren't going to actually look for Quoras, but now Quoras is here, so we don't have to not look for him. I was gonna ask if we should go find Alma, but I think she's probably busy.
Laid up, if you know what I mean.
Stop it.
Tied up. That's Nemeia's thing.
Stop it. No, it's not.
Kinda is.
One
Historically
time does
speaking.
not make a thing.
That's fair.
Yeah, but she had to practice
Yeah,
at some point.
and to
Why
do
she
it,
didn't?
to do it when you're not conscious of it. We're focusing, we're hyperfixating.
Time for bed.
I was magically compelled. I thought you weren't tired, Edie.
I am now.
Okay, so you didn't want to help me at the temple?
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, we can go to the temple.
Not if you're tired.
No, I forgot, genuinely.
Okay.
Not getting answers can be exhausting. Which, speaking of, Envoy is gonna pull out the box and pull out the 2 coins. If
You got 2 of them.
well, yeah, that was part of what I was going to explain.
As you're getting ready to explain, Zoro comes bursting in through the
You
door.
bitch!
That I was literally pausing dramatically to give Dustin a chance. This would be where Zoro comes in so that we can have this chat with all the heroes.
Not now! Busy!
You must come quickly.
Your
Alma,
shit's not important. It's this one that's important.
Alma was... She was dead and now she's not, but she's so weak. Come to my home.
What? Wait, Edie's up and just walking towards where Zoro is. Like, what do you mean?
I opened my door and she was on the ground, not responding. She was dead and now she's not, but she's different. Please come. She asked for you. She wanted to come here herself. I told her no, I would come get you. Please don't make me a liar.
We're coming.
He leads you to his home.
with all haste.
Yes, jogging.
You reach back his house a few minutes later, and he leads you in, and you see laying on the bed, Alma laying there looking like death warmed over.
Hi, everyone.
Alma, are you okay? What happened?
I'll open my eyes to kind of let that account for itself first. So the purple, they used to be gray as a Kalishtar, but now it is a very clear purple iris.
Nightlight.
Same tone. God fucking damn it. Well, there's this, for starters.
Yeah, that's
We're
not me.
matching. And Edie like presses her face up against Alma's face. Although Edie's got like the goat vertical eye slits, so they're not exactly.
Terrifying.
But, yeah, they're the same color-ish, maybe. I don't know what color, kind of purple, but Edie's are like purple.
I'll just like hold my hand to Edie's face, just as like, you know, a warm body to touch and to ground me. Nice to see you too, dear. And I imagine my lips are still, they're not as black as before, but there's not a whole lot of life looking in my face, and I'd imagine my veins are still a little bit black on my hands. The revenant caught up.
I'm sorry, what?
Our ghostly friend.
In the forest.
Mm-hmm.
What?
When we found the temple of, well, all those lovely locks that these two tried touching, and I'll point
I
to.
did not touch. Don't put that on me. Points over to Chorus. Touch her over there.
Caught up. I'd imagine it's from the food from the inn, but I did die for some period of time.
We
We
ate there
ate
too.
the same
What?
food.
How are we feeling?
Do we need to be worried?
Taking
No.
my temperature.
It was just me.
Do you know why?
Yes. It's something I have not told all of you. Well, I'll look over towards Void, and then towards Nemeia a little bit. At least I didn't tell everything. I told you Orion died. I never told you how. He was murdered. And I got framed for it. That's why I'm not the most traditional cleric either. I haven't been able to set foot in a temple of Boz in the last 4 years. I've been on the run since he died. It finally caught up with me. Or she did.
Did you know the revenants before we saw them?
No. At least, it wasn't anyone I recognized, but I think I know who sought them on me. The one who killed Orion to begin with. An old friend of mine. Or who I thought was a friend.
I'm going to take a stab in the dark here and say Orion wasn't the intended target then.
Not... well... he was. But... it was to make my life miserable. Would you believe it? Me caught in a love triangle I didn't realize existed. I didn't
Okay, no
tell.
one's asking. Oh, No, go. Mm-mm.
Go on, Nemeia.
No, you finish telling the story.
I didn't want to tell all of you everything because I was afraid you all would be targeted too. I thought I would lose all of you as well. That would have killed me more. I thought if I kept it... Go ahead.
Nope, go. Keep going.
4! No. I thought if I kept all of you in the dark, it would have been safer.
I'm gonna stand up to my full height. And my tail, that usually just, like, the barbs of the tail just twitch like a cat's. It's actually starting to slap from side to side in annoyance. Not telling us puts us in danger. How can we be on the lookout or be prepared for something if we don't know it exists?
Well,
I understand what you were trying to do, and I appreciate it. But that's unfair.
and maybe I shouldn't tell you Alma's not my real name either.
Oh no, you are telling us everything. And there's this sort of dominance now in Nemeia's voice, which is not there usually.
That is.
Like Conlon and Dustin, same time, like the same fucking eyebrow wiggle.
Yeah, she's becoming Nemeia is fed up with secrets and being kept in the dark. Yeah, cool, she's got her own. Now's not the time for her to be spilling her secrets. But she's becoming a dummy mummy, and
My
she wants
hypocrisy
answers.
knows no bounds.
Yeah.
Alma was a name I took after losing Orion. I thought hiding away with a new face, being lost in the woods, new name, it worked for a bit. My real name is Savun. I just took Alma as the new me. I figured if Savun died with Orion, then it would have been the end of it.
It's never that simple.
No. Grief makes it a little hard, too.
I understand more than you think. And Typhane should have been an example of that.
I know. And then I'll look towards, like, Zoro. I thought I would have a new life here, too. Zoro and everyone here knows my story. I didn't tell them for a while, but over time, I did. And I was happy. I thought a new chapter started. But I'm sorry. I shouldn't have lied to all of you, or rather, omitted everything.
So, now what? You died and you said it was the food that she caught up to you, but then there was a reverend? What actually happened?
Revenants can possess people. Take control of their faculties. I would not be surprised if, someone might be dead back at the inn. One of the servers, maybe. They carried out a task, poisoning strictly my food or my drink. And I died. So, the Revenant's job is done.
This is the same revenant that was in the forest, you think?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that had to do with the priest, the escaped one. This was after you the whole time, instead. Huh.
And who is she?
Her name is Ivy Denancy. The daughter of one of the biggest merchants in Saison. She went to the temple, the same one I did. I was friends with her for a long time. And I didn't realize her, well, her infatuation with Orion. Either way, we don't have to worry about the Revenant anymore.
So we just have to worry about Ivy.
Considering I died, the Revenant's gone. She could very well think I am actually dead.
How did she even know we...
Alma was in Saison for several days. Avoided detection or scrutiny.
Someone so persistent to get a job done, it seems like something they'd check up.
True.
We could get you some sort of protection from divination. Is that the right one?
Mm-hmm. It'd be really easy if we had people that were friendly with the council, could sort of pull some strings there.
Is that sarcasm?
That was sarcasm. Sorry. I'll say you'll have noticed that ever since Alma started like relaying details between the fake name, the Nemeia going all hypocrite dummy mommy, like there's just been this like low level smirk on Void's face the whole time of just like we are all fucking guilty of the same bullshit to each other.
Okay, so just to be clear, Alma had a revenant chasing her and some obsessive weed. Void, you have the incinerator after you. Edie? Chorus? Anyone chasing you two?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Horus's ancestor, divine patron, is just trying to overthrow a god in BD. That one's pretty low stakes. I think that there's just an eensy bit of humor to all of this, considering. Alma, you said new face. I have to ask, being me, literally?
No, just the makeup. The only contribution to Orion I could give for a long time.
I know there are many questions, but perhaps you should let her rest. She is very weak.
Zoro, we have to address all of this. A lot has happened.
There is time to talk in the morning. You should sleep. The sleep of the dead is not rest. If you wake, it makes you more tired than you've ever been.
Ditto on Taylor's skeptical look. Insight to see if he's speaking from experience.
No, I'm just gonna outright ask him.
Oh, there you go for it. I'm still inciting.
Go ahead and roll insight.
Really, really low. 15.
Really low, 15, still solid.
It's garbage for me. But anyways.
You get the idea that he is speaking from experience.
You were
Alma
brought
needs rest.
back. Sorry, Edie.
No, you go.
I could not leave my bed for days. Alma is stronger than me. I anticipate she will be on her feet sooner. But it's still... You take a lot. It takes a lot to fight back. She will be very weak for many days. Please protect her, as I will try to protect her. Maybe you should stay here for a while.
I was just going to ask. Not to intrude, but...
Well, I don't mean here. There's not enough room in my home, but in our community.
Edie's already climbed into the bed next to Alma
Oh.
and has like gotten comfy and is just like patting the side for everyone else to come and join.
And then Zoro's just on the floor. I like when Edie crawls in, I'm just gonna like put both of my arms around her because I don't want to be left alone after that.
I'll
You
sleep
still-
on the couch.
You still want to cuddle puddle with me, Edie? Even after
Always.
lying to you?
You didn't lie, you just omitted some of the information. It's alright. You're okay. And we're okay. And we'll fix it, right?
Yeah. We'll fix it.
You were doing it to keep us safe. That's the only reason I think any of us would have to not share.
I'll
Love
look
you,
over.
Alma. Always going to.
You'll see like fresh tears just going down her cheeks.
She's just gonna fix those tears up, give you a little kiss on the cheek, and then snuggle into you.
I love you too, kid. And like, as much as my weakened body can, I'm just gonna like try and squeeze Edie more, as much as I physically can. I'm expecting one of the others of you to come in for a sandwich, and I'm just gonna like plop one of my arms so it's like the backside. Or I'll
if
just.
you need anything, just find me. Or call for me. I'll be out here.
Thank you, Zoro.
Thank you for coming back. And Alma, you will be suffering a basically -4 to all attacks, saving throws, and ability checks every time you finish a long rest. That will be reduced by 1
Hey yo!
until it completely disappears. So essentially, for 4 days, you are fucked.
Good
I'm
old
fucked.
Ray's dead.
Yup. I could do it.
Yeah. It sucks dying.
Yeah, dying sucks.
On so many levels.
I'm sorry for the circumstances of it, but I'm glad we could finally learn a bit more about your story.
I guess I was afraid it was all gone.
Ray, what was all gone?
My story. After Orion died, I thought that was it. I'll look over towards Quoras, and someone's been pretty quiet too. You seem to have a lot in your mind, Quoras.
Yes.
Are you willing to share now? At least a little bit?
I mean, you really want to know what I'm thinking right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
This is all just so fucking pedestrian. There are fucking gods and demons and angels and horsemen, and we're dealing with a fucking love triangle. I'm sorry, Alma, but Chorus leaves.
Well, at least he got some off his chest. And it's not pent up.
Alma, get some rest. Void, can you watch them?
Oh, did you want to go after him?
Oh yeah, I'll be right back.
You read my mind.
And
Return
I am
to
going
take care
to
of the moody teen.
I am going to chase after Chorus.
And I'm going to plop my hand on the bed again for Void.
Void will sit on the bed, but isn't like snuggled in. Void is just like sitting on the bed, back against the wall.
Where and how do I find Chorus?
He's just right outside. He didn't go far.
So how you open the door? But there's
And then
two
what was
locks.
he doing? I will break this thing down.
Zoro's like, oh no, not again.
What is Quoras doing?
He's just standing outside the door.
Seething a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I will close it for some kind of privacy and keep the warmth in the house. I know you're not okay, so I'm not gonna ask.
On
I
the
wanna help.
contrary, I think I'm better than I've been in a long time.
Oh?
I've been distracted.
By that message.
My Mac is over here and it bloops.
With?
Oh, fucking name something. I spent 10 years fucking around in the woods. And I met you all. And let you get in the way of what I have known I needed to do. And now, all this fucking news about Zoro and Matrix. I took too long.
You can see that Nemeia is visibly hurt by a particular thing that you've just said. You weren't to know. And you were grieving.
None of that matters.
And what does?
Killing Zoro. Stopping him.
I've already promised you that I would help you. But if I'm a distraction, if we're distractions, then tell us.
I mean, I feel like I just made that pretty fucking clear.
Wow. What about your promise?
Which one?
That you'd help me. Because you've done fuck all since.
Just more distractions. I thought something was going to be different this time. It's just... they're all distractions.
Then why stay?
Right now, this is the most information that I've gotten on Zoro and Matrix. You want the honest answer? You're useful to me. But what's going on in there? All of that fucking mortal bullshit slows me down. So I'll put up with it when I have to. Because I need you.
Because I'm just some weapon?
No. Because I am a weapon. And right now, you've given me the clearest way to point myself. And I'm hoping that there will be more.
I don't know what you want, Quoras. Like, I know you have this burning desire to kill Zaroon. And that's good. But everything else, you're just confusing.
I'm sorry if I've confused you. I think
You've done nothing but confuse me since we've met.
I let you all get too close. I let too much of this get tied up. I'd forgotten what my purpose was. So I'm sorry if I confused you. I think I was confused myself, but I'm not anymore. I know what matters.
Killing Zaroon.
Yes.
Anything else?
Anyone else who gets in my way.
I'm gonna stand to my full height again. I want to partially open my wings. Sometimes obstacles are needed. To slow down, to make you think. You want to go up against a celestial who's usurping a god with a broken weapon. How do you think that's going to turn out?
I planned to follow through and reforge the sword. I figure the next step will come after that.
You know we care for you.
You shouldn't.
And why not?
Because I can't care for you anymore.
Well, if you did in the first place, you didn't show it.
Now what?
Now I just want to punch you.
All right.
I'm not just going to throw a punch at you like you did me. Sure, this mortal stuff and this love triangle, it's not our business. Let Alma deal with that in her own way, in her own time. And just be a friend. You don't have to give a shit, but at least pretend for her sake. And what about Edie?
What about Edie?
Oh, please. She cares for you. Deeply.
She shouldn't.
Well, you haven't given her a reason not to either. You haven't given any of us a reason not to care.
Maybe that'll change now.
You don't want to hurt her.
I don't want to hurt any of you.
Too late! Your words right now have cut sharper than eulogy has. You say you don't care about us, but you don't want to hurt. That's contradicting.
It's not that I don't care about you. I can't care about anything else.
Why not? Help me understand.
For 10 years, I was off caring about other things, trying to save whoever I could save. And most of them are dead. And the world keeps moving on. And the only thing that seems to have been a constant through all of this is the fucking meddling of gods, or celestials, or fucking angels, or whatever you want to call them. And Zaroon has done something to Matrix. And I need to find out what. And I need to find out why. And then I need to shove eulogy as far down his throat as it will go.
I get that. But trying to save people isn't a bad thing. And just because you have a goal, a personal mission, doesn't mean you don't have space to care for people. To care for your friends.
I don't deserve you as friends.
Yeah, well, you have us.
Then fucking leave. I'm not a good friend. I never have been. Everyone I care about ends up dead, and it's always because of the fucking gods. Now Alma, with her bullshit of whatever, love triangle, and now fucking mortals are involved in intricate plots to kill each other I don't... It's too much.
Then don't worry about it.
I wasn't going to. I didn't... It's not like I meant to say anything in there.
Look. Alma's love life is her love life. Don't get involved. Easy. And we're all still alive.
For
And if
now.
we didn't... Just don't. If we didn't think you weren't a good friend, we would have left you. But we haven't. Because you are a good friend, and we care about you. So, rather than sulking off and throwing insults, throw a punch at me. If you need someone to take any anger out on, take it out on me.
I know who to take my anger out on.
Yeah, well, that's unachievable right now. And it's going to fester inside you, and it's going to burn you alive.
Then let it burn.
No. Because when you erupt, we're going to get caught in that. And we're not going to leave you.
Then just fucking
Just
you should leave me. When the moment comes, I don't know what will happen. I don't know what happens when a celestial dies. I don't know what happens when a mortal kills one. I don't even fucking know if I can kill one yet. None of you should be there.
we're not... You're not listening. I'm speaking too much on everyone else's behalf. I made a promise that I would help you. My word is binding. No one knows what happens when a mortal kills someone. Kills a celestial, I mean. So let's find out together. Don't push away the people who can and want to help you.
If you want to help me, I will take the help. But I have to be focused.
Then tell us when we're distracting and we'll back off.
Fine.
I know I'm nothing but a distraction to you.
You all are. Every single one of you. Don't take this personally.
Oh, too late again.
I don't know where we go from here, Nemeia. I'll
We
try
go forward.
to rein this in. The rage is right on the surface tonight. But it's not going away. You of all people should know what that feels like.
Yeah, I do. Which is why I want to help you.
Fine.
Okay. We're not good, but are we good?
We're good.
And with that, we'll go take a break.
Emotional
We're covered in
damage.
those emotional. Everyone take a short rest. We got to heal up after that conflict.
How many hit points?
Luckily, that was outside because Alma with her 1 hit point would have,
We'll be back.
been back in death saving throws.
5 minutes.
Yep. See you soon, everybody. Everybody, we're back. In case you're just joining us,
You
look, I got nothing.
Damage!
I got nothing. I'm not even going to try to recap what just happened. There was so much strife and angst. You're just going to have to go and rewatch it. Like, you're just going to have to. There's
Because
nothing.
why the fuck weren't you here for the first half? Like, come on.
You knew what this
also
was.
We also love you.
You knew what this was. You knew it was either going to be horny or angsty. Sometimes both.
Or both.
Or
violent.
And you know, depending on your perspective,
Violently
it was
horny.
both.
The answer is yes.
Void intimidating Sinbar. Violently horny. Murder horny, baby.
A brief recap. Alma died. Saw Boz. Dressed as Orion, or disguised as Orion. I don't know, disguised is the wrong word, but in the appearance of.
Mm-hmm.
Came back, weak as a kitten,
Found out
but
that
has a
Void
new.
did the
Found out that
thing.
Void infiltrated their dream.
Mm-hmm.
Or made them dream. Quoras got super up in their feels with frowny eyebrows. And then Nemeia called them out on their bullshit. That's a brief recap, and you have to just go watch it because it is. It's good. It's excellent.
It's
I
free
wish I had
therapy
popcorn.
for everyone in chat.
Free therapy or therapy inducing?
Probably
one of
the latter.
many.
No, I'd say
Giving
the
some
latter.
people some things to think about, you know?
We are picking up. You guys have just finished up your discussion, getting ready to head back inside while they were outside. Were the rest of you inside doing anything?
I picture
Edie
all
was at the
three of
door
us
with
with
a
a glass.
glass. Yep.
Yes! All three of us is like head, like...
Oh my god, could that just be it? Could we have done that? I'm
Yes.
1000% on board.
Yeah,
You two
I
can
don't
do
know,
it.
Alma,
I'm
I
gonna
was
be-
gonna say I don't think Alma would have been up to that, but the two of you definitely could have.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so Edie like she literally slid like not even no bones in the body, slid to the floor, and then grabbed onto Void's hand and then like slithered herself towards the front door.
Just whispering to
and-
her, we'll be back. We do just check on it.
The floor is lava.
There is a puddle of tears on the floor at the front door because Edie is
Make
sitting
a
there.
dex saving throw as you guys come in to avoid slipping on the puddle of tears.
In that case, could we just establish in timing canon that we definitely heard most of the conversation and certainly the part that Quoras said he was a bad friend?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think you all heard
Yeah.
whatever you wanted to hear there. Chorus was not being quiet.
Yeah. I don't think
half the
that
town
conversation would have
knows now that
started.
Quoras was a bad friend.
I think that conversation would have started as like
cordial
private, and then as
yeah.
temperatures rose and
All the
insults.
passerbyers, I agree, he's a terrible friend.
We were able to
What a
move. We were able to
dick.
move to the kitchen and still hear by the end of it, so it's not
Sipping
super
your tea.
obvious.
Yep.
Yeah.
Void with their bowl of popcorn.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys make your way back into the home.
As Nemeia comes back inside, I think she just sees Void kissing the top of Edie's head. It's like, I'm really sorry.
Edie just gives you a smile and trots back into the bedroom.
Terrible timing as Kalma disappears. But
God damn it!
I'm still here.
okay,
My
Okay.
phone fell and I have to get it. And it's just gonna be really undignified.
got it. As Nemeia comes in, Voice
Respect.
is gonna just say, "I'll be back in a sec. I need to do something real quick."
Wait, hang on. Sorry.
So like you're
I
passing
had
us
a
in the
moment.
doorway, coming in. Void is going out and is saying,
Okay.
"I'll be back in a second. I need to do something."
Oh,
What?
nothing. It's fine.
Just take a bit.
Be safe.
As I need to be.
Continues into the house. Does Chorus enter as well? Because actually, if he doesn't, she won't.
Yeah, Chorus goes back in.
Oh,
Okay.
Void stops you at the door.
Okay.
Ugh.
Oh, good. We can just do this here. Void slaps you full on.
Amazing.
Just wind up directly across the face.
Do you want to make an attack roll? Do you want to?
I can make an attack roll. Yeah.
PvP. PvP.
I was gonna laugh if it was a miss. Well, it's an unarmed strike, so with a natural 17, like, I guess I'm technically proficient, so it would be a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 0 damage. Negative 2 strength. 2 psychic damage? I don't know.
A soft feeling of silk
Yeah.
Yeah.
traces
Void
across your
caresses
cheek.
Chorus's cheek. I'm really confused.
Are we about to kiss?
Chorus doesn't say anything. Just
Don't ever call my friend a bad friend. You were there for me when I needed it. Now, all of a sudden things have become relevant, as you would say, so you're free to listen or care or whatever, but don't ever fucking do that again. Good boy. I'll walk back inside.
Chorus goes in too.
Would Edie have crawled back into bed with Alma? I'd imagine that despite my my couture look of just recently deceased, I would have probably heard everything that happened outside too, right? Okay.
Maybe a little less than the others, but enough to get the gist of.
Yeah.
As Edie crawls up into bed before anyone else kind of comes into the room, she sidles up to Alma and she says, he's got a lot going on, and probably the same reasons you kept that information from us is the same reasons why he's so angry. Symptoms. I think that he heard the story. I think that he just got caught up on the wrong details. We're all glad you're safe and here with us.
And I'll just like look right at Edie. Are you okay?
I'm all right.
You know,
No, it's all good.
grief does a lot of things to us. I'm not mad at Quoras. Being told one thing for so long, and then finding out it's all been a lie.
I think you're taking... I don't think anything that you said or done has entered any aspect of his mind. If that makes sense. I think he's focused, distracted himself. And maybe everything is lesser to what he has going on right now. But we'll help. We're always there to help.
I think now more than ever, Quoras actually needs us more than he will want to admit.
Yeah. It's gonna be thankless work, but we'll do it. Do you want me to call you Alma or your real name?
Alma will do just fine.
Alma it is. And if you'll let her, she wants to just plait your hair so then it doesn't get all knotted in bed from resting. So she's just going to plait it out of the way and keep it soft. And if there's a brush anywhere, I don't know if Zoro has any brushes, but you know what? Edie pulls a brush out of her skirts. It exists.
Where did you store the? I'm not gonna finish that question.
Skirts of holding.
Skirts of holding.
That's exactly what it is. Without
Turns
So-
out Edie's tail isn't real.
Oh my god! No.
That's an unusual handle.
So when you actually go for like her hair, you'll pull out the pin. It's a nice silver, like all silver pin. It's got some engraving on the top, and it also has green and purple threading. It looks very fancy, and you'll actually realize it's not a hairpin.
what is it?
Evidence. It's
Oh, what?
It held the poison that killed Orion.
Edie's like holding it like this. And she lays it
Pages.
very gently on the bedside table that I picture in my head exists here. And then she
Divine
brushes your hair and then puts it into a nice plait, waiting for everyone else to come back or not, and that's it.
I'll just like touch it too, since I've never had my hair actually braided before.
And Void walks in. They're like, "Is it fucking cheekbones made of granite?"
Sorry?
So chiseled.
Nothing. And they'll plop down in their normal spot.
That took me a second to realize.
Yeah.
I was like,
Who has cheek?
Oh.
Oh.
no, I heard chip.
Oh.
And I'm like, who's chiseling? Like, what? And then I realized it was cheek. And I'm like,
Yeah.
bit slow, Taylor. Good job.
All good.
Void.
Hmm?
Just a quick question I wanted to ask you.
Yes.
And I'll just open my eyes with like a bit of a smirk. How good was I at kissing?
Edie's just braiding like,
A little bit of a beard grows out. Pretty good.
I want to like reach out with a hand and grab like Void's sleeve because I don't feel like I would have the energy to obviously like sit up, and I just want to pull them in for a hug next to Edie.
Oh, good. This is a hug. I didn't know where that was going.
would you like me to do your hair next?
The beard like shrinks back up into their. Their cheeks.
You don't want braided beard?
You'd like. It'd be mostly for you, since I can. You know.
But it's the feeling.
Then sure.
Have you ever had anyone braid your hair?
Yes.
You haven't needed to. What? Have you?
When I was younger, before I learned how to do it myself. You gotta get it into the right spots so that you can feel how it feels and then duplicate it.
That's cool.
But if Alma has the energy for it, I think I owe everyone a story.
Yeah.
They get out the 2 coins and just start clinking them across their knuckles.
Your coin and the one from Anton.
Yeah. I got this coin when Snuri killed me. The same woman that killed Anton.
How long
Did
ago
she-
was that?
I want to say 5 or 6 years. What were you gonna ask, Edie?
I couldn't remember if Anton and the god died at the same time or if it was different times.
It would have been different times.
Before or after? After.
I think Anton was after,
Yes.
Yeah.
just judging based on when we heard
How they
Brannock
would
had
have had
disappeared.
access to them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. Cool. Just
Mhm.
Retcon.
ordering information in my brain.
I was on one of her expeditions. So when I saw the body and I saw the coin, I knew it was likely her.
Is she able to move rock?
No, but she has friends, and places like that often are precarious. Mine was was part of the temple we were plundering. It was a trap. She set it off on purpose so that I would get crushed.
Sounds like she makes a habit of getting rid of her helpers.
Less to split the pot with.
Hmm.
Is that all it is?
I'm sure part of her enjoys it. Otherwise, she wouldn't bother making these. And they show the 2 coins, and the only thing that connects them, they're both different mintage. So one of them looks like a coin from Damarish, and the other one is from wherever Anton got his. But they both have this like distinct notch, like sort of ground into the gold.
Looks like a calling card.
Yeah, but she's not dumb, so she doesn't make it anything obvious.
Hmm.
And is this done to a coin you already had?
Yeah. I died, and when I woke up, it was in my hand. And my legs worked again.
Anton was there for a while before he died, wasn't he?
If he didn't pass out from shock straight away, he would have starved or dehydrated first.
Do you remember it as well?
The temple was collapsing, but I could still breathe. So I was just stuck there.
What were you looking for, Void?
It was how I learned you're not supposed to mess with time.
What do you mean?
There's an old story where I'm from about an object called the Sands of Al-Kaf. It's a timepiece that if you use it correctly, you can change one event from the past. You have to have been present or have seen it to change it, but you can. Or a blood relative. And that's why I wanted it. I wanted to change the mistake that led to one of my ancestors dying. I had it in my hand and I was going to use it before giving it to her. And Ishki showed me what would have happened. Changing time is too violent. It just would have moved everything else around and made new pain.
Can I do an insight check on something? Just I rolled a 21. So
Yeah.
does this have anything to do with palimpsest?
I don't know if you could get that from an insight check.
Mm-hmm.
You could always ask. I would say that it has to do with their family, and Alma knows that palimpsest has to do with their family, or at
Right.
least suspects that. So there's
Right.
that level of connection, but you're not sure if anything else.
Okay. That's why I wanted to ask
Yeah.
first before anything. Just curious, Void. Everything that's been happening with palimpsest recently, too. Does palimpsest tie into this as well?
A bit. Not to the sands or to why I worked with Snuri, or it's attached to my legacy, my family's legacy. That's what I was trying to change, so it's all one big mess.
Did you find it?
Find what?
The sands in the temple.
We did. And when I told Snuri that they shouldn't be used, she was probably going to kill me anyway, but it gave her more reason to. She set off the trap and took it from my hand, replaced it with the coin, said it was payment for a job well done, and left me.
Do you know what she would want to do with it?
I don't know if she sold it. I don't know if she still has it. And it gives me nightmares. Because someone is out there messing with time when they shouldn't be.
And now has a wish wand, right?
I can't imagine who she's selling that to, if she's selling it. I spent the next 5 years or so trying to find her. Ishki brought me back, and so I thought it was my holy crusade to hunt her down. Put things right.
And now?
Now I'm scared that I've used up 2 of my strikes. That's why I didn't want to talk about it, because I don't know if the reason that I'm alive came with strings or not. Ishki resurrected me. She could kill me if she wanted.
She could kill anyone if she wanted, right?
Well, arguably, yeah, she really owns my life. I've seen Snuri twice since then. And both times I fucked up. And Void looks over at Nemeia and then quickly down to the floor in shame. I shouldn't say that. I just made choices that didn't push me towards Snuri.
when those choices come back up again, will you tell us?
Like I said, looking at Quoras, it's relevant now. I was so mad the first time. It was at Dominic's stupid party. He didn't cheat. I just... made some stupid, flippant detail about my mask's ability to play dragon chess. So we played a game and people were looking and I saw her in the crowd and I could only think about her. So then I started losing and everyone was laughing and rubbing it in, and by the time the game was over, she was gone. I just wanted to hurt something. It was stupid. And then she was there again at the ball. Masquerade one. We were supposed to meet for lunch or something the next day. Obviously that didn't happen because more important things came up.
She doesn't know you're alive, does she?
I had a different face when she killed me. Because I wasn't dead yet, she didn't know I was a changeling.
We can use that to... Go on.
No, I was just gonna say, well, you've been brought her twice now. I think that it wouldn't be wrong to think that we will bump into her again.
Yeah, but...
we kind of need to now, don't we?
yeah.
Is that not what you want?
I'm just scared that when I do, I'm gonna make the wrong choice again. Not the Snuri choice again, and I don't know how many times I can do that.
You can't ask Ishki?
I've never tried because knowing that mystery would... I don't know if I want to know. If I know I can keep fucking up, then I'll just keep fucking up. I know me. I know I'll do that. Now, because I made the last choice, can't save the king. Right, fuck. Like realizing that Zoro is maybe within an earshot. Can't do what we came to do, and that's on me.
That's on Snuri, not you. That's not how it works. It just isn't. Meeting her for lunch doesn't mean that you stopped her from you would have stopped her from doing anything. And neither would following her out after playing a game after gambling, you know? You don't know what either of those situations would have brought, whether or not Ishki could have even prepared you for those either. Now you have backup. And we can help you if we know that it's something you need to be helped with. We can keep you on track and you won't need to make mistakes because you'll have us there to back you up. One out of five's got to do it, right?
50-50.
Oh,
It's a
damn it.
50-50 chance. They're good odds. We gotta take them.
Those are good odds. Is it 50-50 overall, or do we each get a 50-50? I don't know.
Each get a 50-50.
Oh, it's potentially even better for us. We only need one of those 50-50s to come in our favor.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate the math lesson, but my brain was only dead for so long,
It's
so...
incorrect math anyways, it's fine.
Thank you.
Oh, what? I thought I was catching it finally.
Edie's right, though, Void. You have us now.
That does help. So yeah, if you see this, and I'll change into Snuri. So, dirty blonde, dwarven hair, just a little bit of like 5 o'clock shadow. Changes back. That's who we're after.
Keep an eye out.
The council knows now, so maybe she's got fewer places to go. We've got that scrying orb, so... One step at a time. But yeah, that's how I died, and... honestly, it's how I made Vix. Needed a new face. It's how I met all of you, because I had to leave Cezanne.
Well, what a horrible, horrible series of events that led to something beautiful, right?
Oh, I thought you were making a joke. It's been all terrible since then.
No. Edie doesn't do sarcasm well.
Or the old lady voice.
Edie doesn't want to be an old woman anymore, so she's trying to be better.
Age is just a number!
Age is just a number.
We'll fix that too.
I'm getting old.
Time shouldn't be mucked with.
Mm-mm.
So, I think we have a plan then. We let Alma recover. Oh, yes, that too. We let Alma recover. The troops from Cezanne are here, and reports are being sent back to Cezanne, and didn't Aldim say that she was going to send more? Was that relayed? Shit.
More ambassadors to avoid war, to try and keep tensions low.
Okay. So Galefall's taken care of. Hopefully. We can trust Captain Chinggis. And Snuri, we know Snuri's back in Cezanne. Or at least that's her last known location.
Well, the last known location was the Underdark beneath Rannoch's lair.
Yes.
Oh, that's true.
I think we should head back to Cezanne. We can check on Micah on the way, see if he's discovered anything about the aging.
What about the big energy that's turning people angry and making them take up arms and head into the mountains?
I don't know.
Okay. As long as it's on the list of things to not worry about or worry about.
It is. Well, we suspect that's War, one of the horsemen. So we know he's taking people north, so...
Galefall is okay continuing to be a front line, a vanguard of sorts, then I don't like it, but I also... If that thing is a horseman of the apocalypse, I would imagine they're harder to kill than a celestial, and we don't have the thing to kill a celestial yet. So...
Yes. Okay, I understand. Not our monkeys, not our circus.
It is our circus. We just cannot. We don't have the lasso to rein that monkey in yet.
Yeah.
I don't think.
So we go back to Saison. We learn what we can. Speak with Grimm. Or who was the cleric? Was that
Domine.
Romano?
Ray
Is it
Romano,
Yeah.
Domine.
Speak with.
Guys,
speak with him.
that's really not appropriate to be making fun of my name like that. It's I mean, geez, Ma.
Okay, Kermit.
That was a mix of Kermit, but it was pretty
I mean,
good.
Ray Romano
Though,
is very
I mean,
Kermit.
he is, yeah.
Yeah,
He is
is.
just
Monkey
a
froggy.
human Kermit.
And
Everybody loves Romano Domine.
Romardo.
Are we
There
going
was
to have
also-
our own tavern and bar when we get back as well?
well, we can check in with North
Mm-hmm.
North?
as well. And there was that. Hang on, shit. Was that Nemeia or Yuri?
So many characters to keep track of.
I think it was Nemeia. The blind dude that Quoras spoke with about eulogy
Yes, that was
at the Matrix
man.
Temple.
At the Matrix Temple.
Okay.
yeah.
Go and speak to him again. You've found another piece of eulogy, so maybe he knows how to put it back together, or maybe he knows where other pieces are.
Blind guys know a lot of stuff because their other senses are enhanced.
Yeah.
Exactly.
On that subject, Chorus. Zaroon's supplanting Matrix. First rule of a conspiracy theory is that not everyone can be on the conspiracy. How many clerics of Matrix and how high up would be in on that?
I don't know. I mean, we could start killing and see where that gets us.
I was
in the name of.
I was more going for this is a red flag to be raised, like, alert the clergy. Our god has been attacked by one of her own. Can get one of them to potentially help us. But then it's like, oh, they know, and then now the entire Church of Matrix is after us because they're all in on it. I wasn't sure where you think this fell on the line of the authority figures are not going to be on our side.
If they're not on our, they're either going to not be on our side, or they also don't know and won't believe us.
Okay, that wasn't as bad a 50-50 as I thought it was going to be.
I don't know. I've met Zaroon. Nothing has changed since I was a child and I was being brought up in the temple. It's not like there's been a drastic change in like the mythology or the doctrine or anything like that.
But you can't hear from Matrix.
Never actually heard from Matrix herself in my life. It's always been Zaroon.
How long has Matrix been caged?
I mean, from the books that I read as a child, what I remember of them, there have been celestial appearances, avatars of Matrix, appearing at various times throughout history.
Hey, just Quoras, how old are you?
Who? Me?
Nemeia.
No.
Why?
I'm just curious.
Of everything that's happening right now, my age is suddenly important.
To me.
In Nemeia's voice, it's dangerous to withhold information.
I'm 29.
How old are you, Quoras?
The same.
Okay. Noted. And he just sits back into wherever she was. Continue with your conversation.
I'm gonna laugh when Edie fucking Pepe Sylvia's this and just like ties all the lines together and like
Yep.
she's just gonna have a moment. It's gonna be like a good place moment and just like a holy shit. Here's what's going on.
This is the bad place. On the subject of where we go next, the hot air balloon was really convenient, and if we're going to hunt down the incinerator, potentially use Cezanne as a staging ground, ever catch up with any of these other random threads, find all of the shards of eulogy, find the other pieces of the war, there's a lot of travel ahead of us. It might make sense to secure some means of faster transportation.
Maybe Micah's worked out his teleport scroll.
Might have, but that's still only a one go. Unless he's got a recurring teleport scroll.
Okay, we'll take 3 from him.
That's 3 goes. That'll be enough.
I don't know how it works.
And can't read it anyway.
I can't read. I'm just anticipating that our travel needs are going to get more expansive, not less.
How do we fix that then?
Goddard. I can speak with Goddard in the morning.
I can speak with Goddard in the morning, and Alma can rest in the morning.
We
What
could
does
all just
Goddard
leave
have?
in Goddard's balloon in the morning as well.
If he's not willing to part with it, I'm thinking of some ideas on how to improve the design. That would take time. Just time here. I don't know. It's just spitballing.
He'll be happy to talk with us, though. It's his own little pet project.
He certainly seemed happy to test it.
He doesn't get to play with his inventions too much. So he's always happy when someone takes interest.
Okay, I think we have a plan of action. Now, rest, please.
Does Zoro have any snacks?
I'll point to, like, a little cubby that's, like, in the corner. That probably... Zoro is, like, obviously big and buff.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd imagine he has a pretty...
It's full of fantasy protein bars.
It's just blocks of frozen.
No, we're not making
steak.
a reference to that. No, we're not making the reference to our...
Are they pineapple flavored?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, the crossover we never thought we could have.
Alma points over on the shelf, and well, there's the honey we used
There's the chocolate sauce we
There's strawberries outside in the freezer.
Man.
I'll just grab a packet of salt and vinegar chips and.
Well, I can imagine Zoro
just
being a big
declaring
guy.
things.
He has a sweet tooth, like a gnarly one, like when he, has a craving for it. So he'll have like secret sweet treats he keeps for himself, like on the tallest shelf that Alma can't reach. So
Edie climbs the shelves.
Does Edie have mage hand?
Just imagine like
No.
Kung Fu pandering it, like doing the perfect
Yes.
split in between shells.
Yes.
Amazing.
No, she doesn't have. Oh, she does have mage hand. She gets like halfway up the shelves before realizing that she still can't reach, and then the Ellie's just this one big, so no fingers on it. It's just like a thing, just comes out, just paws at things.
yeah.
Like mittens.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right, now bedtime.
I immediately thought
Okay.
of the weird Powerpuff Girls meme where they hold things by just touching them, but it's because they have thousands of extremely tiny hands on their weird nubbins.
They're like pseudopods.
Oh God. Jesus. I didn't need that trauma.
With their ultra supercilia, Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup.
Well, that's a childhood memory that's ruined and I can't get back. So anyway.
You're welcome. So as Edie has her late night snack, did Void climb back into bed?
They're sitting on the,
With
so
them?
they're like back onto the bed. They're like sitting there.
Okay. There's one more thing I want to do before we turn in for the night. I want to get Quoras' attention. And I want to nod to a different room for some privacy.
Follow.
Once in, I'll turn my back to the door. Show me. And I'm going to nod to your arm.
I'll pull it off. There's a sizable chunk of skin missing from Quoras' arm.
Knew it. And I'm imagining it's deep enough to have attempted to remove any marks that were there.
Attempted to and succeeded in.
Amazing what removing giant chunks of skin will do.
Pound of flesh.
What's in the box?
Okay. Look, I know you don't want people to heal it magically, but at least let me disinfect it.
Fine.
I'll pull out my herbalism kit. It's starting to run low. I will need to go hop it up. And then unraveling it, the metal orchid. I just
You had no gag
the
reflex.
connection broke. It stopped loading. I missed what Dustin said then too.
That's okay.
Wasn't
That's all
worth
right.
it.
Damn
Or
it!
was
I don't even
totally
know.
worth it.
I don't even know if I'm going to hear that in the recap. Anyway, she'll pause at it and then sort of nod to herself as a reminder. And then she'll pull out a little vial of balm and then
Rubbing
hold out
alcohol
her
right all over it.
No, it's a healing balm.
No.
No. She'll
Sounds
hold
like
out
those
her
little
hand.
The healing balm.
This fucking stick.
She'll hold out her hand for Quoras to put the back of his in.
Yep, he does.
And then she will very gently disinfect the wound and apply a good layer of the balm. It stings to begin with. Like having any sort of exposed skin like that will sting when something touches it. But then it goes almost numb. Not to the point where you can't feel it, but whatever she's put on has stopped the pain from it. And despite her size and her bulk, she is remarkably gentle. And then she redresses the wound. I imagine in a much more neat fashion than what Quoras had done one-handed. Gonna pack up the the kit. Look at the orchid again. And then put it away. And then a nod of just nod and walk out of the room.
Cool.
And with
We're
that,
all asleep.
as you guys settle down for
I was
your
like,
long rest, we will go ahead and end our session for today.
I was one more thing, but time, I get it.
We're at 3 hours
Fine.
already, so.
I know, I saw it, I was
Only 2 hours and 51 minutes. We could do one more thing.
Can
Technically
we do
10
one more
minutes-
thing, illustrious DM?
It's fine.
You RP pause me. We're done now.
It's fine, you can start it next week.
I
Four
spit on
devils
your
pop through the
character.
windows. Roll for initiative.
I
I'm
spit on
tired
your
of emotional
character.
damage. Real damage.
Time to go abuse my body.
I spit on your character development.
Thank you everyone for sticking around for the emotional damage today. It was, wow, that was really a lot of heavy and awesome, and I loved it.
Emotional damage.
We're gonna do a
Can't
raid.
wait to transcribe this.
She's gonna have the teardrops on her guitar.
Oh, God.
So stick around for the raid, because that's gonna be a thing. And you know, it's already February. Valentine's Day is next week.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it's literally
Wednesday.
next week. Next week is Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna cry
That's-
real hard if
Oh,
y'all
it's-
don't make us your Valentines. I'm just
It's
saying.
the day after for us.
Oh, yeah.
But you'll
But you're
always
here
be
in
our-
America, so it's still Valentine's
That's what you
Day.
get for
And
meddling
you'll-
with time, you weird future people.
and you guys will always be our Valentines.
Who are you talking to? Our viewers?
Yeah.
Everybody.
I thought you were
Why
talking-
would we be talking to you?
I didn't want you to talk.
You
to
only
me.
like two of us. You're not our Valentine.
But you could have been one of those two.
We don't
Now
know.
you just lost the spot.
Yeah, but it's
Just
all of us or nothing.
So,
We're a,
That is
we're a
how the poly puddle
package
works.
deal, Dustin.
we're
Yeah.
unionizing this polycule.
God damn it. All right, fine. I like you all again.
Yay!
Pickets
Outvoted.
work.
I can't do it without my players, so I guess I have to just give in to your demands.
Yeah, we go on strike until you love us all.
Next week is episode 85, 15 episodes away from 100, 5 episodes away from episode 90, guys. We are just a freight train of destruction and debauchery. It's just
15 weeks is so far away.
It is.
Yeah.
I know.
It feels
It's gonna go
simultaneously
so quickly, though.
so close and so far. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we were pretty excited when we got to 10
84 years.
episodes, so
Almost 4 months.
Yeah.
Like a
I love how
quarter of a
we're
year.
we're at episode 84. It's been 84 years.
It's been, why today's the anniversary? No, it's not. It's in December.
Oh, Dustin's frozen again.
And with that, everyone.
but you know what?
There you are.
He's back!
But with that, everyone, make sure that you do love yourself, love each other, hug, get your pets spayed and neutered. Apparently,
Okay,
February is
Bob Barker.
National spay and neuter your pets
It
month
is,
anyway.
yeah. Go, nope, not gonna make that joke.
No, don't do it. Don't do
Go
it.
fuck yourself, because that's the only way to ensure no babies. Anyway,
That's just Bostonian love language. Yeah, go fuck yourself.
and then if you're Australian, you add your CUNT onto it.
That's
Oh God.
But we love you guys. We're so excited to be here. But until next week, are you ready for more tales?
Always!
Wow, that was simultaneous. Good night, everybody. Stick around
It's
for our
always
raid.
the best when it is.
Oh my God.